to tab 23, which is Senate Bill 7034 by Senator Sobel on prenatal services and early childhood development. The Appropriations Subcommittee on Health and Human Services recommends PCS barcode 469062. Without objection to taking up that PCS, we will do so. Senator Sobel, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is Senate Bill 7034, also known as Early Steps. Research shows that a child's first 3 years are the most important time for learning. Senate Bill 7034 is committed to having all Florida children develop into their full potential. This bill will do this by further improving the Early Steps program that serves children with disabilities from birth to 3. The program received an increase in funding in the current year, and we want to make sure the program has strong direction and accountability. This bill provides basic guidelines for operating the program that were not in the statute, which is currently outdated. The bill also addresses some operation issues we identified with the program, such as improving the coordination between Early Steps and Medicaid, ensuring that eligibility is determined uniformly across the state, and putting in statute the eligibility groups to give the program and the families it helps some consistency as to who is covered. I urge you to support this important bill so that we can continue to move our Florida children forward to become productive citizens. That's the basis of the bill.
Thank you for that explanation. Do we have questions of Senator Sobel? We do have 2 amendments. The first is barcode 446630 by Senator Garcia.
I'll explain the amendment. Thank you, Senator Garcia. This amendment removes the reference to Chapter 120 for resolving disputes between the program and families deemed ineligible. The timelines in which our Chapter 120 process are not compatible with federal law. The program will provide its own dispute process, and that's that amendment.
Thank you. Do we have questions on the amendment? Seeing no questions on the amendment, we have no public testimony on the amendment. Without debate or objection, we'll show that amendment adopted. Next amendment is barcode 574824 as a courtesy by Senator Garcia, but we do have a late filed substitute amendment to that amendment, and without any objection to the late filed amendment, we'll introduce it. That is barcode 599504 as a courtesy by Senator Garcia. Senator Sobel, you're recognized.
So that's substitute amendment barcode 599504.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This amendment adds a new eligibility group of infants and toddlers who are less disabled that would be served when funds are appropriated in the General Appropriations Act.
Thank you. Do we have questions on the amendment? Showing no questions, we have no public testimony on the amendment. Without objection, we'll show amendment barcode 599504 adopted without objection. We're back on the bill as amended. Any questions? Seeing no questions, we do have Margaret Hooper on behalf of the Florida Developmental Disabilities Council waiving in support. And we have debate. Seeing no debate. Senator Sobel to close.
Yes, thank you very much, Madam Chair. I would be remiss if I didn't thank Senator Garcia for all his help on this bill. He truly championed this in appropriations and brought forth the need to fund this program. Second, in this bill, we expand the qualifications of who is eligible, but it's also subject to appropriations. So this is a very good bill. We're going to help kids from the get-go, and I couldn't have done it without Senator Garcia's help.
Thank you. Having closed on her bill, will the committee's assistant please call the roll for CS for Senate Bill 734?
Senator Altman? Yes. Senator Flores? Yes. Senator Gates? Yes. Senator Galvano? Yes. Senator Garcia? Yes. Senator Grimsley? Senator Hayes? Yes. Senator Huckel? Senator Joyner? Yes. Senator Latvala? Yes. Senator Margolis? Yes. Senator Montford? Yes. Senator Negron? Yes. Senator Richter? Yes. Senator Ring? Yes. Senator Simmons? Yes. Senator Smith? Yes. Senator Lee? Chair Benaquisto?
Yes, and by your vote, the bill is reported favorably. Next, Senators